G'day, Chris. How you doing, buddy? You're gonna leave it to the stream. It is a nice class 43, isn't it? Yeah, this is one of the British Blue Banana Bender is the nickname for the HST. If you're not aware about that. Also, guys, to let you guys know, well, fellow rail fans, it's not the Armstrong Powerhouse one that we're doing. I'm not spending $61. I'm going to wait till it's on sale. God knows if it ever will be. We'll soon find out with the end of year sales, but they might sneak in a little discount. Hopefully it does, because I'm really keen on the new HST pack. I just don't want to spend the $61 on it. It's actually dearer than the new route. So yeah. Yeah, in the British Blue, the yellow. Yep, there's Banana Bender is the nickname. The Banana Bender, or the banana, as some people call it. There's different variations, of course, but the Armstrong Powerhouse one, I'm so damn keen on it. But the pricing is just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, over $60 Australian dollar, and there's only you can only do it via PayPal. And yeah, when I seen the dollars come up, because it converts it over to the actual price, and when I seen it, I'm like, no, no. I can actually buy like technically free lots of DLCs, or years worth of DLCs for American Truck Simulator for that price. You know what I mean? And look at the quality of that sim. You know, we all know how beautiful American Truck is, and Euro Truck, of course. I have confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be doing the Greece DLC for Euro Truck Simulator. I can't resist. After I've seen the trailer, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to do this. It looks beautiful. So yeah, I'm definitely doing Euro Truck when it comes in. I'll be doing a bunch of new Volvos and scaredier skids. Right, we're ready to rock and roll. Welcome aboard for the 191st edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Can confirmed I moved my train sim well back to the hard drive today. And I downloaded a bunch of stuff overnight, and I downloaded a bunch of stuff today. We're good to go for tomorrow night's live stream. I gave it a test run today. It actually turns out the lag was happening because of the enhancement pack for the fired circle. I don't understand why. I've never had an enhancement pack lag so badly. So yeah, not sure what's going on there. Anyway, let's fire her up. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? It is a sticky, very sticky 40 degrees Celsius Sydney, Australia here tonight. How are we all doing? It is going to be even like this tomorrow night. I'm hoping to be on the air tomorrow night. By the way, folks, don't forget, 2 hours earlier than what we're doing tonight. We're going to be live at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 6 p.m. Queensland. It'll be 8 a.m. UK, I think, 9 a.m. Central Europe, 3 a.m. in the East Coast of the USA, and midnight West Coast USA. We're live with our very first live stream of the West Coast Mainline Over Shap. I'm calling it exactly the same as the Train Sim Classic version, because we all know what it is. It's the over to the summit, and down to Penrith, and around to Penrith, and up to Carlisle. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm so looking forward to it. We're going to be doing some modern stuff on the stream as well. Of course, we're doing a Palomino. Of course, we're taking the Palomino. The Palomino will be on live tomorrow night. We'll be taking that off the rails. Well, it's not technically off the rails, but we're going to be doing that free roam. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if we're going to be getting an enhancement pack for this part of the route as well. Depends what the fellas want to do. They've done the West Coast Mainline south side of it. It would be nice to see, but I'll be honest, Just Trains just absolutely do things so justicely, it doesn't really need it. So anyway, they are the kings. Sorry, Dovetail, but they just are. All right, let's fire her up. All right, we are heading on the overship right now. We've got a Class 43 HST. We're going to be starting at Carlisle. We're going to Preston. We're doing the full route. Let's go. Let's do it. 13 hours, 30 p.m. starting time on this one. ETTG there with the Arizona Divide. You know that this is one route I'm actually going to be purchasing when the sale, when the end of year sale starts, folks. I am going to finally purchase the Arizona Divide, and we're going to do it here on our YouTube channel around on our first live streams of 2025. So yeah, There you go. Because we're going to be taking a break at Christmas for a couple of weeks. So we'll be back in early January with some more live streaming action. So yeah, I normally, I didn't take my break last year, but I am going to do it this year, folks. I need it. It's been a big year. It's been a hell of a year. That saying, it's not going to stop us doing uploaded videos. We'll still be doing uploaded videos throughout the time of us not live streaming through the Christmas festive season. But we will be doing our shorts still. Yes, they'll be all there. And, yep, our truck spotting shorts. I've got tons of them still from my trip back last week. And, yeah, I only added one of them today. The reason why is because I had to go out today and do some more shopping for my daughter's birthday. And I had to pick up this baby right here. Look at this weapon that I'm wearing tonight. Look at this beauty. How beautiful is this? This is the 2025 Brisbane Broncos training jersey, training singlet. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? And now we're sponsored by the Star. All right, let's fire her up. Okay. Get that fan back on. So, welcome to the 191st edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. We are officially live tonight. No hesitations whatsoever. We're on. We're going live. We're not stopping the night. Unfortunately, I'm so pissed off about last night. Yeah. I'm very disappointed, to be honest, because I would have loved to have done that Fired Circle special, but yeah. We'll do some gameplay of it next week. Don't worry. We'll do something next week. I've got it all sorted now. It's yeah. I've taken the enhancement pack off it. Gave it a test today. Done some tweaks to my engine and everything. So there we go. I was wondering what the hell was going on there. I'm thinking someone slapped me silly. It looks dark. I'm going to be taking a HST along here eventually. You know what? I'll probably do an uploaded video. I'm hoping somebody does a modded timetable for the Train Sim World version. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Because I don't think the normal timetable has the HST, does it? And by all means, it deserves it. It deserves it. This route, everybody's going to be wanting to do the Palomino, the HST, you know, especially the HST. Like, come on, you've got to have the HST on this route. You know, this is, I'll be rocking with this baby on Train Sim Classic. Don't worry, I'll do an uploaded video for you guys if I don't do it on a live stream. Probably do it on a live stream more, to be more so. Because, yeah, I can imagine the downloading time for this particular route. So we're going to make Train Sim World history, folks. Tonight, console version will be releasing any time now. If not, it could be even out right now as I'm speaking. It probably is, to be honest. Let me have a look at the Train Sim World page. It probably got the trailer already there. Knowing them. Actually, let me do the right thing. We've got 3 viewers, by the way. Get involved in our live chat tonight. Got some confirmation earlier today, actually, for my American Truck Simulator that KSW, which I had the Max Superliner truck with, and I haven't been able to do it for a while now because there's been a lot of issues with it. I can confirm that he's no longer using ModFly. He's no longer using the app, and he's actually using the normal way of doing it now, and it's updated. So guess what, folks? We've got some Max Superliner action coming up this weekend. Hey. Oh. Give me a second, folks. My baby's trying to call me. Cows there. I swear, when you get into a certain thing like this camera angle, for instance, I swear it reminds me of. It just looks like a model train set. I don't know. It just does. For me, it just model train set. Yeah, and me, folks. This is one of my all-time favourite trains. I absolutely adore the HST. You know, because of the connection that we have with the HST, with the XPT here in Australia. Our XPT is based off the HST train, and they're so alike. And our XPTs are about to end service after many years of being on the rails. So yeah, we're about to say goodbye to our HST sets here in Australia, our XPTs. So yeah, we've got testing going on for our new replacements. They're pretty nice trains, actually. The crazy Aussie there that's on the chat there at the start of the stream, he's confirmed that the Marryyoung is being green lighted for passenger service, which is the replacement of the V sets. So they also replacing the H sets as well. The H sets are going. I'm not sure if they're going to keep the H number, a H letter, or the H sets are going to be converted over to suburban trains here in Sydney. So they're going to be refurbished and everything up at Newcastle, and they're going to be added to our rails here in Sydney. I'm not sure, but like I said, I'm not sure if they're going to be known as a H set still, or they're going to get another letter and different numbers. I'm not sure. I hope they do keep the. Yeah, it keeps getting cancelled because I think that's probably also. I think that was also got to do with the union dispute that was going on. I think that was one of the reasons behind it too. But yeah, I think they're finding that they're having the teething problems just like the Marryyoung. It's going to be a long battle. Yeah, I'll probably say that those things won't be on the rails officially until probably 2030. You won't see things right fully till around 2030 anyway. G'day Chris, how you going? Welcome aboard. Yeah, just certain camera angles sort of gives you that impression, you know. It's yeah, I sort of when I'm in this camera angle here, or you know, on the side there. I don't know. For me, more so this side, it seems to be more of a model. I don't know. This side. That's what I love about the camera angles on Train Sim Classic. You know, it's you know, you can zoom right up here. You know. That looks like Grand Theft Auto. GTA 1 and 2, yep. I used to play like this, don't worry about that. I'm an OG. Frame rate's quite good. I got it capped at 60 anyway. All my games are capped at 60 now through the NVIDIA control panel. I've got it just, yeah. I'm finding them, since I've had that, I'm finding American Truck Simulator to be good, and yeah, I tend to go on that with everything now. You don't need to be any higher than 60, especially, you know, when you're streaming at 60 frames, you can't stream any higher. So, you don't need to be any higher than that. Oh yeah! Check out this weapon. What a beast. Don't know why it's going slow though. We're going to be going through Pluntum up Main very shortly. You know, it's funny how they got Pluntum and Penrith on this railway line. Actually, Pluntum and Penrith here in Sydney are very close to each other. We're going to be doing some German action also tonight on the rails, folks. So there's going to be some S-Bahn action happening later on as we take a trip to Frankfurt. Yeah, that's the toilets and everything are all going to be taken out of it. Crazy Aussie, yep. Yeah, that's been confirmed. So yeah, I was thinking that they might actually change the letter and that, but because they did that with the Tangaras ages ago. They did that with the Tangaras because Series 1 and Series 2 had different letters. The T sets what are now. Yeah, the West Coast Main Line, that would be for the console version. So the Steam version will be releasing around 4 a.m. local time. 4 or 5 a.m. local time here in Sydney. So it's early hours of the morning. That's why we're doing the live stream tomorrow. About to go through Penrith, folks. Non-stop trip to Preston, folks. Non-stop. Chad, how you going? Welcome aboard. There's Penrith. That's close to home. Yeah, it's about 7 stops away from where I am here in Sydney. You know, the funny thing is, actually, Penrith is on the West Coast Main Line here in UK. Penrith here in Sydney is actually on the Western Main Line here in Sydney. So there you go. The T1 line, it's known as these days, but if you know your rails like I do, it's always known as the Western Main Line. And then after Penrith, it becomes the Blue Mountains line, and it's actually the line that goes over to Western Australia, to the other side of Australia, for the Indian Pacific. Dragon, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for that information, Dragon. So I can confirm now that the West Coast Main Line has been released on console. So if you're a console player of Train Sim World, you can download it now, and whatever price it is in your region. I'm pretty sure it's $56.95 here in Australia. That's what I was saying. It's cheaper than the Armstrong Powerhouse pack that just got released, and I was so up. If I didn't have the West Coast Main Line releasing this week, I would have got it. No question about it. Like I want this pack, but I just don't want to pay the price. So I want to wait for it to go on sale. God knows, we all know Armstrong Powerhouse don't put things on sale very often, do they? if anything at all. But yeah, it is a pack that I'll so want. Who knows, I might get an off time where, you know, like I'll be like, I have enough money, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to get that pack. So I was watching ATS with it the other day, watching a few others, YouTubers with it. Yeah, it's great. I like it. Like I said, I'm such a fan of the HST, so... I can say our cabs inside here are different with our XPTs. They definitely are different, but they're loud as hell inside the passenger area, and yeah, very uncomfortable to sleep. Very uncomfortable. You basically got to be sleeping in the middle of the bloody corridor. Oh yeah, roads. Yep. They got the McDonald's there on the corner, so you got that there. See, that's what I did last time. I did some train spotting up there earlier this year. I grabbed a bite to eat and then went back, and then the freight train came through, and it was one heading up to Brisbane, which was great. You Might have to check on the track works though as well. There might be some track work, so you have to be. I just thought I'll give you that heads up. Oh, there we go. There's the weapon. There's the weapon. Oh, there's the baby. Oh, there's my baby. 370. APT. Oh, that's one train I so want in Train Sim World. Sorry. I want expert range with that too. Yeah, I want the full shebang. The motion sickness. Become a passenger on that one. Oh. Yeah, earlier this year I captured some footage. It'll be up there on amongst my train spotting videos. So yeah, she's in there with a bit of stuff. So what I did that day is I started recordings. I think I did Parramatta a little bit. I did Harris Park, and then I went to Stratfield and did a bit of stuff at Stratfield. Then I went up to Rhodes, and then I went to Epping, and then I did the station tour at Epping, and I did both the normal Sydney trains, and I did the metro. Then I took the trip back up to on the metro to Rouse Hill, and then went back home. So basically I did a world tour that day. That's the last time I actually did a pretty decent train spotting day, like an actual proper out of my area trip. But yeah, I was there at my local on Friday and captured the freight train, and then a couple of minutes later Endeavour went through. Did he give me a horn salute? No. The Endeavours never really do. I think I've had it once or twice. Yeah, they seem to be snobs that drive those trains. I think it might have been the same dude with the horn salute actually, because yeah, it's twice now I've had the horn salute recently. The Pacific National. So that one was empty, that one I captured on Friday, is because it was coming back from Samari. So what they do, they go from Port Botany all the way out to St Mary's, drop the load off, and then they go back. But I noticed it had one container at the front, so I'm not sure if they did that on purpose or did it to just put some weight on the front of it more. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the release of the year for Train Sim World. Just hands down the biggest route of all time in UK Train Sim World history. It's, you know, such an absolute blessing to have not one but two parts of the West Coast mainline released in one era of Train Sim World. You know, it's just incredible. Yeah, I was just very skeptical on what Just Trains were doing this year, because usually Just Trains announce their Train Sim Classic routes early in the year, and nothing was happening. I'm like, what the hell's going on? They got something massive cooking for Train Sim World. Something is coming. I just knew something big was behind the scenes. I'm thinking they're doing a massive route. I'm hoping West Coast Mainline, and that's what I had in the back of my head. I hope it's West Coast Mainline, and yeah. When it was announced, I was like, I got it. I was thinking more north though. I was thinking it was from Glasgow actually, but anyway. I'm gonna go through the Motherwell and all that, but anyway. I think some people were probably hoping that it could have been, you know, Birmingham as well, and then, you know, populated Birmingham more. I've had him honk a couple times. It's slow down, Aussie. Probably depends on the mood and that. They might, yeah, think they can get in trouble by honking them. You can get in trouble by honking your horn on the roads though. I don't know if the people know that that's actually a rule. If there's a copper around and you honk your horn, they can fine you, trust me. Yeah, it's one of the little tiny things that not many people know about with the road rules. Certain things, yeah, honk the horn for, yeah, but it's not. Honking your horn. Just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, it's been a stinker here in Sydney today. Yeah, it crept up to 40 Celsius out in Penrith and around 37, 38 where I am. It's not pretty. Tomorrow's going to be 40, 42 degrees. Tomorrow. Chance of a thunderstorm today, but it hasn't happened, so that's good news. We're live, we're on the air. Same deal tomorrow, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm hoping not. It's launch day. And then Thursday is my daughter's birthday, folks. So yeah, I need to get in and do my truck videos and everything for the weekend. I actually started today for my weekend wave. But I'm also will be doing that tomorrow. I'll be doing some West Coast mainline stuff, of course. I'll be doing the introduction tutorials. That'll be all sorted out. We'll have those all ready to go. They'll go to 1440p afterwards. Slow down, Aussie. We must have gone through the summit already because we're going downhill, aren't we? I think we are going. Yeah, we've passed the summit. Pretty sure we have. At the same, yep. Class 47 there with the mail. Very good. I'm not even putting the speed on at the moment, it's just cruising along. I'll put a little bit on there. Yeah, I thought it was time to celebrate the release of the Train Sim World version tonight, so I thought I'm going to bring out the beast tonight. And, yeah. We got the banana. The good old banana. Here comes another banana. I was at my local Woolworths earlier today actually, and I seen that they're giving away fruit for kids actually. They got a basket where you can the kids can take the fruit, and yeah, they had bananas there for the kids. I thought that was quite cool actually. But yeah, I don't think they'll be there in the school holidays, because I know the kids, they'll probably want to take them and put him up somebody's exhaust pipe in the car park. The good old banana up the exhaust pipe. I'm wondering what was blocking my head. I'm thinking it's the mic. Class 87. Very nice. Oh God, my girlfriend's absolutely hilarious, eh? I just called her a cow, she's like, boo! Women. I thought she called me and she's like, oh, I didn't call you. Don't know what's going on. Okay. Must have been yesterday. That's what I wanted to check. Because I know I'm cruising along here, I can just sit back, relax. Yeah, that'd be right. Reception's hopeless around here. Yeah, see, they bloody did it. Seriously. See, they released the trailer video for it saying out now, when it's not even out on frickin' PC until frickin' early hours of the morning. Like, once again, fucking just thinking about the console, but, you know, people, you know? There's one thing I'm worried about with American Truck Simulator going to console. You know, I'm just thinking, is it going to destroy what American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator has been all about all this time? You know, a PC built game and going to console. I just think that they're downgrading the game by doing that. And this is one thing that happened with Train Sim World. When it was only on PC, the game was way superior. It was good. It was nice. I just think they built Train Sim World more for the console player, and that's one of the reasons it's been held back. You know, it's one of the reasons why micro shadowing hasn't been completely fixed. They know all about the PCO thing. That we all know about this thing they can bring over from the Unreal Engine 5 and actually put into the 4. But it's not that Dovetail's lazy about it. It's just that they haven't found the right method on how to tackle the micro shadows. And like they said, they could go ahead and do it, but it's not going to be the magic bullet. It's not going to be the silver bullet. It's not going to be the magic wand and say, voila, we finally got a smooth run. It's because they need to build a sim, a whole new train sim on the Unreal Engine 5. That's why. And that's the only way we're going to get a great experience on a train simulator by Dovetail Games is that they do a whole new train sim where we start all over again. And is it time for it? You bet your fucking ass it is. Sorry about the swearing, but yeah, I just think we're due for a whole new train sim. Dovetail is third time going to be the charm? You know? This is Dovetail we're talking about, so probably not. It'll happen eventually, I say. I think we'll get a new sim, but I think that Train Sim World should be supported still in some capacity, for console players. I think the next Train Sim should be just like, I know it's been rude for the console players, but PC only. or at least go into alpha and then beta for a while, not just, it needs to be a beta straight away. It can't be early access beta, whatever. It needs to be in that format. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but that's the only way we're gonna be able to have a better train sim. It's not gonna happen with Train Sim World. It's been out too long now to. PC editor is there, and 8th gen support is still there. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get the move to Unreal Engine 5, because of those aspects. PC editor and 8th gen support. They don't want to kill it. They're the two factors that are, at the end of the day, that are holding it back. As much as you tweak the game, whatever, I've always found the game to run better on DX12. That's gone given. It runs better on DX12. Running all cores and all the other settings. Custom engine, yeah. There's certain custom engines that work and some of them don't. I've tried Jet Wash, doesn't work for me. I like the visuals and everything, that's fine. I don't mind all that. If there's a tweak we could do with a custom engine to actually lower the brightness of Train Sim World, I just think the game is so damn, the lighting, the baking is what is a problem as well. I don't know if you guys have noticed since Train Sim World 3, to be honest, since Todd 4 came in with the new lighting system and the biometric cloud and all that. Ever since then, The frame rate on each release of a route has dropped more so than the old Skybox and everything, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. You look at the quality and you play the old routes and everything, and you think, wow, this is great. It's running great. It's running smoothly. It's beautiful. Hemstruck and Munich Osberg was a terrible frame rate route when that was launched, and now it runs absolutely beautiful. It's great. Yeah. So I'm hoping for the same for these routes that are in 3, 4, 5. You know, say when we're at Train Sim World 7, 8. You know. Find out. Lord Nielsen. The Lord Nielsen there. I love the little plaques on the sides. I reckon they're really cool. They give a nice character to the train. Yeah, I like that. The trains have been named after, yeah, certain famous people and royalty, of course. Yeah, Dragon, to answer your question from earlier, it's going to be the Class 86, the teaser that Just Trains gave us. It's a Class 86. So that's the DLC that's coming. I was hoping it was the APT, but yeah, no, it's a Class 86. And yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool. Class 86. A lot of people have been wanting a Class 86 for a long while. Also a Class 87, but they've also been wanting an 86. So to see the 86 in here as well is going to be great. But that's going to be a DLC. That's Just Trains' first Loco DLC in Train Sim World. It's definitely worth getting, Crazy Aussie. It's obviously your choice, but you know, if you want to hold off and see people's videos, the British Ace, Joe, that's Joe. He's got some lovely videos out there. He's got a first look of it and video, and a couple of videos out already. If you want to take a look at the British Ace, highly recommend it. Tintin Gaming, he's got some stuff out as well. I think Train Simulator's got some stuff as well. Just Trains have done another preview over the last 24 hours as well, I noticed. So it's a full replay of that. Slow down, Aussie. I don't know if you guys have seen the manual. The manual is absolutely professionally beautiful. Like it's fantastic. It shows a lot of the landmarks, and man, there's so much detail going on this, like on this Train Sim World version. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Hey, class 47 again with some mail going up there. Very good. Hey, the Isle of Wight transport, that's David. G'day, David. How you going? Welcome aboard, buddy. Yes, I was talking about that earlier in the stream. Actually, the Armstrong Powerhouse pack, $61 Australian dollar though. It's actually dearer than the West Coast mainline coming out for Train Sim World. So we're still waiting for the release because it's been on PC. We've got to wait for the Steam release, which is early hours in the morning, around 4 or 5 a.m. So it's, yeah. I'll wake up in the morning, I'll buy it, download it, I'll do the introduction recordings, and I'll do some recording of the gameplay through the day. I've got to do my truck, I've got to do some trucks tomorrow as well, so I've got such a busy day. And then I'm live at 7 p.m. local time tomorrow night, which will be 8 a.m. UK. I think, yeah, 8 a.m. UK. So I'll be live then. I'm holding off on the Armstrong Powerhouse pack. I want it so much, but the price is just, yeah. I went to purchase it the other day, and I just to see what the price was in the Australian dollar. Yeah, just under $61. So I'm like, no, thank you. That's dearer than the West Coast mainline from Just Trains. I'm like, no, thank you. I'll wait. God knows when it'll be on sale at Armstrong Powers, but I'm hoping that they might put a discount on it around Christmas time or just after Christmas, but soon find out. Yeah, I'll say a few people will be doing the 87s. Oh, there's some lovely liveries anyway, ready to go. I don't know if you're aware, but there is a mod on the Class 47, I think it is, already, for Train Sim World. It just got released on the Train Sim community, and it changes it to the ScotRail. Don't understand what that's got to do with things, but yeah. I think the ScotRail livery was also more north, so... Yeah, I turn my fan off for 2 seconds and I feel like an oven. Man. I was sweating like hell there. Yes, I know. Relax. It's coming down. Got it. Alright. Yeah, if it wasn't for the West Coast Mainline releasing this week, I would have 100% tonight done this route with the new pack. We just go to the bridge. Yeah, we're Leicester Bridge. Yeah, we did. See, that's what it looks like in Train Sim Classic. I know it looks way different in Train Sim World. I've already seen what this looks like in Train Sim World. It looks beautiful. We're going through Leicester anyway because we're in the middle route. Yeah. Lanchester, not Leicester. I apologise. Lanchester. I said Leicester again, didn't I? God damn it. Lanchester, I apologise. This is 20 miles to Preston. Does anybody know if, yeah, it's $57 for the DLCs for Train Sim World, like the ones that have got the bigger, like the big route prices. They were just over 40. They were about $43, I think, before the price hike that Train Sim World did around 18 months ago. 18, almost 2 years ago now, they did a price hike with Train Sim World. And since then, they reckon it was a Steam thing, which was bullshit. Because it's funny how it went up across the whole field. Yeah, since then it's been just under $60. Bit of a kick in the guts, you know, with this only being a couple day delay, and then, you know, we had the delay on the Boston route. That's one of the reasons why I'm holding off the pack as well, is because I've just been smashed up with DLCs all of a sudden with Train Sim World. It's just, yeah, double whammy, you know, Boston and then West Coast, which is, it's not taking anything away from the Boston route. Like, the Boston route's great. I like it. It's beautiful. I think it's one of the best US routes ever released in Train Sim World. It's really good, and I'm a fan of it. And anyway, is this part of the West Coast main line going to be better than the South section? I can't judge between both of them, folks. You know how much I absolutely adore the whole West Coast main line. I've played the whole thing on Train Sim Classic. It's great. Yes, I have the ATS updated for the Northampton loop. Got that as well. So I used to be a member of ATS for 1 year, and I actually had all of the East Coast and West Coast, all that stuff. Certainly is a lot of dollar, a lot of coin, as they say. Yeah, just time of the year and everything, you know, like my daughter's birthday's on Thursday. She's going to be the Big 10, folks. She's hitting the double digits. My daughter. 10 years ago, I remember it to the day. Started at 11 AM, 28th of November, 10 years ago. Yep. God, I've put some white hands on things since then. Not my daughter's fault though. You know, you age, that's it. I hate the white hairs though, but I'm just waiting for my hair to grow a little bit more, and then I can actually give it a nice colour. I got it in there. I just, you know, I've been up and down about, do I put the colour in today? Do I get rid of these white hairs? Mr. Grey hairs. I keep getting called Mr. Grey hairs and Mr. Egghead from my daughter. Still calls me an egghead even though I've got hair now. Like, the only reason she used to call me that is because I had no hair. I've decided to actually have hair now. I don't normally have hair this time of year, so I never have hair in summer. That boy sweats like crazy. Yeah, it crept up to almost 40 Celsius today. It actually did get to 40 at Penrith, but yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be even hotter, 42. Chance of another thunderstorm. We might have a delay tomorrow if we are delayed on our launch live stream of the West Coast Main Line, which is our 199th midweek World Trains. Don't forget, it is the last episode before the big one next week. So yeah, don't forget, we are doing a 5-hour blockbuster next week, folks, with our 200th midweek World of Trains. And we're back at our normal day tomorrow, folks. The only reason I didn't do last week is my mate again today. He's like, "Oh, you coming around tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, mate. Got a launch live stream. It's the biggest one of the year. I'm not going anywhere." Under 10 miles. Here we go. We're going to Germany next, folks. We're going to take a S-Bahn service on the S-Bahn Main, and we're heading to Frankfurt. We're going to be going from Bad Table. So tomorrow we'll be taking the Class 87 for a spin, the toilet train. I'm going to need to get a toilet flush button put on my thing actually with a sound effect, you know. You know, because the way, when I seen the toilet and I seen it was like open the way it was, I'm thinking, you're going to need one of those big giant newspapers, you know. Coming. The mail train, yes, we do have the mail train on Train Simworld, Chris. Those are the British blue ones that we have, the classic ones from the Northern Train Pennine. But yeah, they're the orange variant of them. Yeah, they are true to reality too. I had a look at them to see if they were orange, and yeah, I did chase them up. Yeah, very nice. It breaks up the different colouring. So, I thought it was quite weird, you know, being in that colour. I thought, oh, you know, British blue area, wait, the orange. It's like, I've seen the red variant of it, like sort of like the Postman Pat Royal Mail version. No worries, Don, D-O-N, not Don. Thanks for coming along, David, appreciate it. There they are again. We're not that far from Preston now, folks. Better get inside because I'm going to get slapped with these buzzers. Everyone's going to start calling me Dominic Mysterio now. Now I'm being called Dom. Nah, Don. I don't know, I just thought the Aussie Don was, you know, the Godfather, the Aussie Don. I thought the Aussie Don was sort of I was sort of looking for a nickname, and I sort of got it inspired from the British Ace. Actually, I thought, British Ace, the Aussie Don. The Aussie Don sounds good. It's like a battle of the Ashes. The way the Aussie cricket team is at the moment, I think England would flog the shit out of the Aussies. Terrible performance over there in Perth. Yeah, like I was saying to my mates, the Indian bowling, they've got this really good fast-paced bowling lineup. It's such a dynamite team. Like I said, even though what New Zealand did to them, don't rule them off. They're going to be hungry, very hungry after that loss to New Zealand. I'm telling you that much. Yeah, they were. They came out firing. We are in Preston. We're just approaching the station, so we'll bring the speed down because we've got a 35 coming up. There's the lovely church. We've got 2 ambers, so we're fine. The next one will be a white, not white. Not a white, sorry. The next one will be a 1 amber, and then there'll be the red amber at the red amber at the end of the station platform, or close to it. It's a lovely church. There's the Blackpool branches up there. Church there. 87 coming down. Which one's this one? The next stop is Preston, where this train terminates. I thought I'll just do that, like as a little button you press, obviously, for the black branches. So used to it. Actually, that reminds me, because I didn't watch the full preview of the stream. Is there announcements on the Class 87? Does anybody know that? If there's any announcements, just like they did with the Preston route, the Blackpool branches route. Alright, here is Preston, our final stop. It's not our final stop tonight, folks. We are heading to Germany next. Gonna do some Deutsche Bahn action. Just gonna double check the Steam page as well and see if the route has been released. I highly doubt it has. I'll be quite surprised and shocked if it is. I'll be like, uh-oh, I need to do something. Nah, don't worry, I'll be live tomorrow night. That'll just give me time to do some uploads later on. Break, Aussie, break! All good. Alright, here we are. I hope you enjoyed that. That was the full length of what you're going to see in Train Sim World. It's now available on the console for the console players of Train Sim World 5. Alright, there we go. So that was really, really nice. We sped 11 times. We actually did better this time with the speeding side of it, because I remember 2 weeks ago when we did it. Not with the HST though. Did we do the 87 last time? I think we did. But yeah, that was way better. and way faster because we didn't stop any time that time. 144 kilometers according to this. You know what? It's actually bigger than I thought, this route. Far out. This is close to that. It's not the biggest route of all time in Train Sim World, but it's the biggest UK route, and it's actually the second biggest route of all time in Train Sim World. So yeah, it is a big release, this one. But I can confirm this is breaking a lot of records. This new route for Train Sim World 5. It's the biggest UK route in Train Sim World history. It's the biggest Just Trains release in history. It's the second biggest route in Train Sim World history. It's the biggest length route DLC in Train Sim World history. I can say that because even though the Kossel-Warsburg, the centre front strike of Kossel-Warsburg via Folder station route is the longest route in Train Sim World history. That was actually part of the free route releases for the core release of Train Sim World 3. So it actually wasn't classified as a DLC. Even though it is a DLC, it's not technically classified as a DLC because it's part of the core release of a new era of Train Sim World. So if you know what I mean. So this technically is the biggest DLC route in all time history of Train Sim World. So it is actually breaking a lot of records. And also, I do believe this is one of the first routes, DLCs, in quite a while that actually has a lot of new stuff added to it. Because there's new freight, there's new freight containers and all that. There's new freight in general. There's the 87. There's upgrades to other trains as well. There's a lot of things going for it. It's absolutely fantastic. Just Trains have done absolute incredible job in this the 14-month span that they've been working on it, the 12 to 14-month span they've been working on it. Even though I haven't had my hands on it, I knew this would just be absolutely off the chain. Looking forward to sharing it with you guys. But anyway, we will go to the main menu. We're going to take a little short break for a split second. Don't go anywhere. I'm just double checking the Steam page just to see if it has been released or not. And as predicted, it hasn't been released. So there you go. It hasn't been released. I knew that would be the case. All right. I just need to go and grab a drink, and I'll be back in a split second. Don't go anywhere. I'll set up the gameplay though before I do decide to do that. I just hope it actually doesn't do that damn thing it normally does. I'm trying to think what route it was. Probably knowing my luck, it's not going to give me the damn route. Oh, there it is. Espan Ranu. Hey. There it is. I knew it would be there somewhere. I want to depart from what's the name, not actually. What is it going to be? I have to do Frankfurt Sud. Where is it? Frankfurt Sud, Bad People. All right, we're going to be doing it from Frankfurt. So there you go. 12:30. Okay, here we go. Frankfurt Sud to Bad People. Hope you enjoy. We'll be back in a second. This is Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 191. Okay, that's not what I wanted, folks. Yeah, that is the wrong starting point. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Just give me a second. I'll show tray again. We'll do that one. Yeah, I'll do that one. S5. I'll do that one. Okay. My apologies for that. Okay. Round 2 fight. Very good. It's a bit of a slurpee. Okay. So there's lights on there. All right. We did a nice Deutsche Bahn in the 423, DBBR 423. And we're going to Frankfurt Sod.
28.99 kilometres, which is 29 kilometres in general. Enjoy the ride. Here we go.
Whoops, excuse me. It might be. AJ lad, welcome aboard. Is that Hertz train from Gong to Brizzy? I don't think so, no. It's a German train, and yeah, we're heading to Frankfurt. This is Sorelberg. Pronunciation is really bad for German stuff, folks. I apologize for that. Frankfurt, quite easy. That's it. Very easy to do. Very easy saying. Nice train inside, just like it is with the Train Sim World version. And we've got the map there as well. We've got that in Train Sim World as well, which is fantastic. I'm absolutely a big fan of this loop map. There's the loop that goes around underground in Frankfurt. It's, you know me, folks, I've been wanting I want the underground section. I actually want this route in Train Sim World. It's a really, really cool route. Look at that, it's got the loop, you know, you got going down there, you got the trains going up through here. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I think if they did the Train Sim World version, it'll be this loop up through here, and you know, we'll have the two break-offs. It'd be absolutely fantastic to see. Yeah, I don't think it's so much a candy cane there, Chris. It would be more stripes if it was. But I know what you mean, yes. I wouldn't call it the candy cane train to any German rail enthusiasts out there, though, because I think they'll probably take offence to that. It's a lovely train. I'm always been a fan of the Deutsche Bahn, trains in general, and I know a lot of the history of the network and disasters and all that stuff, and what rail network doesn't have disasters? Our biggest disaster here in Sydney was the Granville tragedy that happened many, many years ago. And people in Sydney know about the Granville tragedy, or if you're a rail enthusiast, you know about the Granville tragedy, and you watch the documentaries of it and stuff. But if you were involved in it, if you're watching this and you were involved in it, then if you're not a rail fan, I can totally understand. I couldn't imagine anything like that happening. It's like anything could happen anytime. Yeah, that was a massive disaster that happened here in Sydney, and I've been under that bridge, like that the bridge is there now today, like these days. I've been past there so many times. Every time I go past there, there's not one time I've been past there and I don't think about what happened. It's like the West Coast Main Line that we got, the south section we got in Train Simwald, there's a section there that had the Padalino disaster, If it wasn't for the Padalino standing up, coming off the tracks and going down the hill and actually staying upright, it was built to do that, It was, but if it didn't do that, there would have been more people that would have lost their lives, Anyway, let's talk positives now, folks. We're 24 kilometres out from our destination, and our next stop is coming up. Ah, very good, very good. This is a very long train, isn't it? A lot of people would be saying, this is a very long train there, Aussie. Yes, it certainly is. It's a double slapper. Double splat. Double splatter. It's a double slapper. With a bit of extra splat. I've just become a gravity... Oh, okay. It's a little bit X-rated now, I do apologize. Just doing some X-ray vision there, sorry. I'm single, I can't help it. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten. Don't tell the missus. been something that the British Ace wouldn't have known what to do with. I know what AJ's talking about now. Yeah, the signing of Ben Hunt. Yeah, we all knew that was happening. Yeah, I don't know about that actually. I think it's a good thing for also for the fact that you know now he's back home. It's yeah, time for some revenge. I think it's a good backup as well, you know, especially with Renault, you know, like, is he going to be injury prone still? Is he, yeah, I think if he gets one injury again this year, I think that'll be it. It'll be terminate. He'll call it. I got a feeling this year could be his final anyway. Right. Here we are, next station. I've seen a really nice design on the Arosa line train today, actually, for Train Sim World. A really nice Christmas design. But yeah, if I was going to do that train, I would take it on another route. I wouldn't take it on that particular route. Probably take it on one of the Austrian routes, or I might even take it on the other one that they've got at River Scott, which I said is a really, really good. Flight Circle's actually quite good now, actually. It's, yeah. It's just the enhancement pack was what was causing the issues for the stream last night. When I took the, I was doing the same thing today, even with me being offline. It was lagging like crazy. And when I took the enhancement pack off it, bang, it went to 60 frames per second and it was great. Running fantastic. So, yeah, proved the enhancement pack, something wrong with the enhancement pack. And I noticed a few others were saying something about the PSI and some issues with the enhancement pack. So, yeah. I thought, well, it sounds like there's some issues with it. guy has got the Deutsche Bahn shirt on there too. Look at that. Really cool. I do drive trains. I certainly do. It's my passion. Deutsche Bahn, Chris. Deutsche Bahn. Deutsche Bahn. Yeah, Deutsche Bahn is the name for DB. I highly recommend to watch some history of how the two. See, there used to be, when they had West Germany and East Germany, there was two different rail companies, and they had the West German one, which was something else and named something else, and then the East Germany one was something else as well, and then they merged together. When obviously, all the stuff, all the BS finished and everything, they merged together to make, and that's where Deutsche Bahn was born. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. I've watched a lot of great history of a lot of rail networks, and watched a fair bit of Deutsche Bahn history, and it's really, really good. And like I said, I'm currently following the Stuttgart 20 project. It's very, very impressive what they're doing. It's actually, the Stuttgart project is actually part of a bigger plan, though. To make the reason why they actually are doing it is it's a part of what is a massive plan for a massive European train network that's going to spread over, I think, 3-4 different countries. It's just going to be one big massive high speed project. That's like incredible, just absolutely amazing, this project. But yeah, the Stuttgart project is just a part of what the bigger plan is. That's a project that you should look at too, Chris. Oh my God, the station is like, it's going underground and everything, but they're doing these big light things in to let the light in. Like, it's all eco-friendly. Like, it's all this friendly environment stuff, and it just looks so absolutely incredible. And like I said, I would like to see Stuttgart in train sim world. But I'm up and down about what version of Stuttgart that would be in train sim world, because there'll be a lot of people that would want the new Stuttgart station and everything in train sim world, where a lot of people will like to see the original Stuttgart station and everything, coming out, going somewhere in train sim world, so they can sort of have a piece of the history of the Stuttgart station still in a train simulator. So for me, it's a two-edged sword. What version do they go with? Do they go with the upcoming version of the route and do the new Stuttgart station, or do they go with the history of it and keep a little bit of history preserved in a way where it'll be lived in the memory in a train sim for people to enjoy still, that have a sentimental value of and history of that station for people that are regularly using stuff, or might be rail enthusiasts around the area and just, want to have that bit of history in the sim still. So, yeah, for me, I'll probably say that I would probably want the original station because of that. You want that history still. So, yeah, it's for me. I would go with the original. I haven't actually looked at sort of the broader band of where it could go for out of Stuttgart though for Train Sim World, but I just think because we haven't got any stations that go to Stuttgart in Train Sim Classic, I think that to break the barriers of anything that hasn't been in Train Sim Classic, I think to be in Train Sim World, something coming out of Stuttgart would be great. Yeah, so yeah, for me. I think that would probably be something that I like to see in next year's core. I know a lot of people will say Berlin. Yes, hell yes, yes. I agree with that. I think Berlin is probably the one that makes a hell of a lot more sense for a core launch for Train Sim World. You've had Frankfurt. I think Berlin makes a lot more sense for Train Sim World 6 launch. But also Stuttgart does too. So wait and see. I think Berlin's the obvious also. But I'd like to see another Frankfurt route added, and this is the one. I'd love to see this one with the underground section and go back up to Frankfurt side, which is already in Train Sim World. So, all right, here we are at the other station. Another station here for you guys. This is station name there. It's a Frankfurt station. There we go. We're on the S5 in Frankfurt. Got the real time on there too. Look at that. Fantastic. BR. What BR? Oh, British Rail. British Rail, Chris. BR. Next station is West Bahnhof. Bit of lag around that area. Might have been a bit of skipping frames then for you guys too. I apologise for that. Look at that building just there. Look at that. Looks like one of those fancy ones, like the one we have on the Train Sim World Frankfurt route. Well, I keep calling that the PlayStation. right, we're coming into Frankfurt, folks. There's Frankfurt. We're going to the top station here at West Bahnhof. There we are. Let's take a photo. Beautiful. We're in Frankfurt, which is good. This is the station I was talking about, folks, where it's up and down. So you got the down station there, and you got the up station here. This is the station I've been talking about, how it's not underground, it's on top of, you got the top section and you got the bottom section. So this is it, this is the station. So you got this is West Bahnhof, by the way, Frankfurt West Bahnhof. So you got the bottom section station just here. Frankfurt am Main West, that's what it is. So you got that version, you got that route that goes down through that way, but you also can go this way as well in the Train Sim Classic version, and that's the way I would like to see it in Train Sim World as well. There's the big Frankfurt Tower there, and yeah, you got the tennis courts there. Funny love. All right, the game going on there. So yeah. It's really, really cool. Yeah, I'll be jumping for joy if they added this to Train Sim World. This is the Frankfurt route I love to see. It eventually goes into the underground, round the loop, back to Sod. Might be a bit of lag up through here too, because it does tend to do it around this area. There it is. on cue, like it normally does. Yep, back to 20 frames. 20 frames, yep. That's norm, don't worry about that, folks. It tends to do it. So it was right on cue, like normal. It never used to do that, but ever since they started fiddling around with the core, that's when it's more so done it. This is Messi station. Messi. That's it there, Messi. No, you won't find him here. He's not here. He's in Argentina. If not, he's at Paris. Or Paris. Yeah, so I have got confirmation, folks, unless it's a special live stream that we have. Through the summer months now, we're going to be starting our live streaming action at 9 p.m. So do note that, folks, except for our American Truck Simulator live streams. Our American Truck Simulator live streams will still be at 8 p.m. On Sundays, but as far as our Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic live streams, like our Choo Choo Tuesdays, our All Aboard, Midweek World of Trains, they're going to be starting at 9 p.m. local time through the next few months, like January, February, March. We'll push it back at March, and we'll go back to around 8 p.m. But it's because of the heat and everything more so as well that we're going to do that. So yeah, let's go past that station actually. There's the main station of Frankfurt over there, down there. Now you might know where you are. There's the route that that's the train Simworld route just there, folks. There it is, just there. And where are we going? Oh, we're going underground. Here we go. Yeehaw! Here we go. Main station next, folks. Hump on off. Underground. Du station, og du tar som er 80 fart. Hump on off station. Main station underground, folks. Yeah, so this is what I want to see in Train Simworld. I so want to see this underground. Apparently people have been able to get under the ground, but there's nothing there on the Frankfurt Folder route. So I haven't checked it out myself, but yeah, apparently you can do the loop, but it's just invisible. So that's a sign that they could actually, because they have done that, maybe that is a sign that they could be actually doing it eventually on Train Simworld. But I'll be jumping for joy if they added this. We're so overdue for underground, like, even though it's a portion of it, like, I want to see another underground route. I would love the New York subway, to be brutally honest, but we all know the reasons behind why that won't happen. I so want to see Route 7. So, but anyway, it won't happen. Next station coming up. And they all got their own character, these stations. They're really, really cool. So you got the green wall on this side, you got the blue wall on the other side. the 423 is the main train for this route as well, folks. So, yeah, some more S-Bahn action. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, not more S-Bahn action, but yeah, this is one particular S-Bahn one that's really exciting. Comes the next station. You got the U-Bahn on the side there, folks. So there is it's the S-Bahn here, and you got the U-Bahn next to it. So yeah, this is classified as the U-Bahn. So you got the U-Bahn trains, which are a different colour train. They're like an aqua bluey colour. And then you got the U-Bahn on that side. You got the S-Bahn, S-Bahn, and then U-Bahn. And then over here is here it is, the U-Bahn, folks. It's like a tram on the rails. It's actually a train, but it's actually like a tram. Very nice train too, look at that. We do have that route, but it's a very hard train to drive actually. Very cool train, but yeah, it is quite a difficult train to drive. Like I said, it is from Just Trains as well, that particular U-Bahn Frankfurt. So yeah, we do have the route, but yeah, unfortunately, it's always been very difficult train to drive for me. You've got to do all the coding and everything. It's just a prick to get up and running. It's sort of like a tram network, that the U-Bahn. It's really, really good. Very similar to the U-Bahn Hamburg. And if you've played Sim Rail, not Sim Rail, if you played Subway Sim Hamburg, sorry, if you played that game, then if you played that U-Bahn, very similar to that as well. And don't forget, the second version of that's coming in 2025. We're going to be doing that here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Don't you worry about that. We can't wait to bring that to you. Subway Sim 2. very similar to a UK station, this one here, actually. Yeah, you can see the war and everything, very similar. Sort of got that UK feel to it. It's a very nice looking station again. Like this is what I've been saying, like all these stations along here in the in Frankfurt, in the underground, all got their own character. They're all different, they're really nice, and yeah, it's something I so would love to see in Train Sim World. So yeah, this particular S-Bahn Main, Frankfurt Main, S-Bahn Main would be great. Whatever they want to call it. You just call it the Frankfurt S-Bahn would be great. S-Bahn Frankfurt. Coming out of the tunnel, folks. Oh, actually, there's one more. There's one more underground. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got one more. This is the final underground station, and then we'll be at Frankfurt side, which we see in Train Sim World now with the Frankfurt folder route. So we've technically done the loop now. You can understand why I so want this. It's such a beautiful, beautiful experience. And yeah, every time I'm in this particular section, when I'm about to hit the underground and go under the ground and just do all these stations along here, yeah, I just like, this is right up my alley. Right up my alley. I've always enjoyed the subway trains. I don't know, I love high-speed trains and everything, and I love doing all that, but when it comes to subways, like being on the underground part of train routes, that's why every time I hit the city, go to the city and everything, I always enjoy going on the trip around in the underground. It's just such a amazing experience, and just the sound is just nothing like it, you know. Yeah, S-Bahn Frankfurt, that would be better. S-Bahn Frank, no, Frankfurt would be better. All right, here we are coming out of the underground. Whoop, I was wondering where the hell I was just then. There's the route. There's the route just there that goes up to Fulda. And here we are coming out here at Frankfurt Sud. And this will include the live stream. Very shortly, we'll be wrapping it all up into a nice package, and there'll be a full replay of today's Choo Choo Tuesdays added to our Train Simulator Classic playlist. Check it out today. Lots of great gameplay on there. A few years worth already. It's pretty good action there. All right. Okay. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another fantastic trip along the S-Bahn run main. That's what it's known as in Train Sim Classic with the RWA DBBR 423, and fantastic way to finish our 191st edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Next week's episode will be Train Sim World 5, and then we'll be returning in 2 weeks from now with our final Train Sim Classic live stream of 2024. So that will be our 193rd edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Obviously, it could change, obviously, because you know, we're in that time of the year where there's storms and and everything. So subject to change, I have to say that much. So, but if it goes to plan, it will be the 193rd edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays in 2 weeks with our final Train Sim Classic live stream of 2024. All right. So anyway, that's all we got time for. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. And there'll be no Call of Duty live stream tonight, folks. So no Call of Duty live stream late tonight. It's so damn hot in this room. I need to really get into a igloo. Someone give me an air conditioner. Just slap it through my wall. Anyway, I got it in the other room, but I need to move the studio into the other room. That's how bad it is. Actually, I might be in the other room tomorrow. Who knows? Because I am really considering moving the studio into the other room. So that's it. There'll be links on the screen for the 3 previous weeks of Choo Choo Tuesdays on the screen on the full replay when it gets fully processed on its replay. There is a process period that YouTube has after the live streams that processes the video into a better quality and fixes it all up and checks all the issues and all that and whatnot. So yeah. And the bottom right hand corner will be the dedicated Train Simulator Classic playlist. Do note that the 3 previous episodes, one of them could be a Train Sim Classic, one of them is a Train Sim World. This is a mixed show. Choo Choo Tuesdays, it's Train Sim World, sometimes it's Train Sim Classic. So yeah, we made our return to Train Sim Classic after a couple of months off because of the release of Train Sim World 5 2 weeks ago. So we're back with our second episode since the release of Train Sim World 5 here today. And we'll be back with our final episode of Train Sim Classic Choo Choo Tuesdays in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, the next one will be Train Sim World. Speaking of Train Sim World 5, ladies and gentlemen, for you console players, the West Coast Mainline Over Shap has been released. The brand new Just Trains route. It's the biggest UK route in Train Sim World history. It's the one of the biggest DLCs in history of Train Sim World, and one of the most anticipated releases of all time for Train Sim World. So yeah, it's very, very exciting if you're a fan of the UK rail. And especially the British Blue era of trains. So yeah, I'm very excited for it. So I've been looking forward to this route a lot. So yeah, is it going to be the route of the Train Sim World 5 era? Well, man, we'll soon find out. Anyway, that concludes the stream. We'll be live tomorrow at the special time. Don't forget, special time tomorrow for Midweek World of Trains, episode 199. West Coast Mainline Over Shap special. 4 hours of live streaming action tomorrow. 4 hours on the rails. Live from 7 p.m. Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart. 6 p.m. in Queensland. 6:30 p.m. in South Australia. Western Australia, 4 p.m. 8 a.m. UK, 9 a.m. in Central Europe, 3 a.m. in Eastern States of the USA, and midnight West Coast USA. We'll see you then for our blockbuster, biggest live stream so far in 2024 with the 199th Midweek World of Trains with the route of the year. We'll see you tomorrow. Hooroo.